Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy Hype Beast, and I'm back with another Lakers MyLeague video. And last video, just to recap for you if you haven't seen it yet. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll leave the link to it in the description so you guys can check that thing out. But if you haven't seen it, I'm just gonna recap that. We went through the first season. We did not have our best season. Uh, but in the off season, we did pick up two really nice draft picks here with Karl Towns and Emmanuel Mudiay. So we have two really nice prospects here. They're our best players on the team. Julius Randle is getting better. We also have Nerlens Noel, Kobe Bryant. So we have a pretty good, we have a pretty solid team to build around. So this season, I'm not really expecting a playoff run, but if we get to the playoffs, that'll be pretty nice. I mean, who would expect us to make the playoffs? And I see Jamal Crawford here. Wow, that's interesting. How much does Jamal Crawford want? Yeah, we're just low on that money because you already know Kobe Bryant just taking up 25 million. There's no way we can make up for that. Let's go check the calendar. So we have the Clippers up first for this for our first game. So let me just check out our lineup really quick. Alright, so we have Emmanuel Mudiay, Kobe Bryant, Nick Young, Julius Randle, and Karl Towns. That's our starting five. So we do have a pretty solid starting five this year, and we're working on it on our bench. We already have two pretty solid bench players with Nerlens Noel and Jeremy Lin. So we can expect a pretty solid season from those guys. So Kobe Bryant's minutes have came down in the past few years. You can see last year he got a lot of minutes. He kind of digressed because of that, but that's fine with me. The minutes that he's getting right now are fine. Nerlens Noel, sixth man, actually getting more minutes than Karl Towns, who is a starter. But Nerlens Noel will be a great guy off the bench. There's Jeremy Lin coming in off the bench, Channing Frye, Furkan Aldemir, or whatever his name is, and we have these reserves back here. So Sean Marion, Danny Granger, Brendan Haywood. So I need to get rid of Brendan Haywood. I think his contract is kind of big. And Kostas Papadouas or whatever, Papaladouas. So that's our lineup right there. So let me just go to Trade Finder and see what we can get for Papa. Oh no, not him. Where is he? Brendan Haywood. He's taking up 10 million. There's no way I'm gonna take that contract on. Amari Stoudemire. No, I don't want Amari Stoudemire. Dwayne Dedmond, but I don't want to give up that first round pick either. Nothing really that we can pick up. Hold on, let's see if I can get rid of him for player. Where is he? Brendan Haywood. There he is. See if I can get rid of him for like a second round pick or something like that from Philly. And alright, so we have to have 13 players on the team, so we have to make them give us a player. Just go for their worst player. Dustin Walls. Alright. So they have declined our trade. They don't like this trade, so we're gonna have to add some value into it. Let's put a pick in it, like a second round pick or something like that. Let's see if that goes through. So that doesn't go through either. Fine. Let's just go to a trade finder and look what we can get. Look at what we can get for Brendan Haywood. I just want to get. Oh, okay. I kind of like this deal already. Okay, Avery Bradley. Okay, so that's a really nice pick. That's a really nice trade for us right there. Tyson Chandler. I don't want to take Tyson Chandler's contract on right now. No, Wesley Matthews. No. Josh McRoberts. I'm just gonna look through. Oh, Josh Smith. Alright, so I think we might take this Avery Bradley deal. Yeah, this would be perfect. This deal looks really nice for us. We're getting rid of some salary, but we're giving up a first round pick, but we're also getting a really young player in Avery Bradley. Let's go ahead and get this deal done. Alright. So now we do have Avery Bradley on this team, so that's perfect. Let's see if we have any other players on this team that are just taking up too much salary. That should not be taking up a lot of salary. Alright, so we do not have anyone on this team that's taking up more than 10 million salary anymore other than Kobe Bryant. You already know, $25 million salary. You don't want to mess with that. That's just not a good deal, man. Alright. So let's just sim the first month and see how we're doing. And alright, so we are in October. So let's just sim up to this. Let's just sim past this Pistons game. Alright. So Nerlens Noel is already injured in the first game, so let's have CPU adjust. Noah Vonleh for Julius Randle. And a second round pick now. Alright, so we're starting the season 0-3. 1-6. Alright, so this is just I know we're gonna struggle a bit, but just like the real Lakers, man, the Lakers are in a struggle mode. They are not in a good position. They're not in a good position. Drafting D'Angelo Russell I think that was perfect for the Lakers. Honestly, that was a really nice pick for the Lakers. A lot of people are hating on that pick, like me, Kobe Bryant. I don't know if Kobe Bryant likes that pick, but Kobe Bryant has said that next season is the last season with the Lakers. So I don't even know. I don't even know what the Lakers are gonna do. So we are 8-11 right now. Let's go check out the stats. Statistics, player stats. Alright, so let's check out our stats for the season. Emmanuel Mudiay averaging 20.8 points per game. So Emmanuel Mudiay is having a productive season so far. Good job, Emmanuel. Kobe Bryant 15.7. As always, Kobe Bryant taking no shots. Karl Towns 14.7. Julius Randle 11.7. Avery Bradley off the bench 11.3. And Nick Young has a dislocated patella for 4 to 6 months. So Nick Young's out for a bit. Nerlens Noel not having the best season off the bench. Are we getting rebounds? Karl Towns is definitely pulling in those rebounds. But hold on, let's see. Karl Towns, we do not have a single player on this team that's pulling in rebounds over double digits. So that's fine, but we need to get those rebounds. Rebounds are very important. Assists, Emmanuel Mudiay. Emmanuel Mudiay is having a good season, and he's leading our team in steals. And there's Karl Towns on the blocks. Turnovers, yeah, he's a point guard. All right, let's see. Is Kobe shooting a lot? Yeah, Kobe is shooting a lot, but that's fine with me. So Emmanuel is getting better on that three-point line. I think that's perfect for him. All right. So that's the team stats right now. Emmanuel Mudiay leading our team right now. And I think he's the reason why we won 8 out of those 19 games we played. So moving on, let's just keep going through. And if I have to, I'll make a change but this season I'm not gonna try to make any real, like, if we're losing games, I'm not gonna try to trade for anything I'm not gonna make a big deal for losing games. It's the guy that the Knicks. Look, they're asking. All right, we're not gonna go with that. But like I was saying, if we're losing games or something like that, I'm not gonna try to make a trade that's gonna help us win more games, because I know we're in rebuilding stage, and that doesn't make sense to make a trade that's gonna help us win now, especially if we're in that rebuilding stage. So we aren't having the worst season right now, 15-20, so that's not bad. Let's just go take a look at the standings really quick, the conference standings, and we are low down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we are 11th place in the conference. That is better than we did last season. We are not that far away from that playoffs, from the the playoff spot. Yeah, we're not that far away, but I'm not really expecting us to make the playoffs. But let's just go to statistics. Player stats. So Emmanuel Mudiay still leading our team in points. Karl Towns Karl Towns rebounding went up, and so did Julius Randle's and Nerlens Noel. So our bigs are definitely pulling in those boards, which I like to see. Emmanuel Mudiay still leading our team there in assists, and there's Jeremy Lin. Alright, so that's perfectly fine. So that's perfectly fine with me. Last year's standings, we only won 23 games last year, but this year we already have 15 wins, so you can definitely see some real improvement there. And after this season, guys, don't forget that Kobe Bryant's humongous contract is ending. So that's you can see that our Lakers team right here is going places. Oh my, okay, now we're losing games. Alright, okay. Alright, we're losing it. Willie Cauley-Stein, no. We are definitely losing some games here. Andre Drummond for Karl Towns. No, Karl Towns is our future. We're not giving up our future, but we are winning some games here. But I doubt we're gonna go very far this season. So we already have 21 wins. Let's just go take a quick look at our uh training scouting. Whoops. Alright, let's go take a look at our player stats. So Emmanuel Mudiay has dropped down a bit in the points, but that's expected. He did have a beastly first month, but after that he has dropped down a bit. But I can already see Emmanuel Mudiay turning into a triple-double machine. Maybe like Jason Kidd in his prime. Look at that. 5.3 rebounds per game, 5.8 assists per game. If he can improve his offense, if he can improve his rebounding and his passing a little bit, you know he could become that triple-double machine. Kobe getting those points. So, look, Karl Towns is definitely pulling in those boards. I like to see that a lot. Good job, Karl Towns. Nerlens Noel as well, pulling in those boards off the bench. That's perfectly fine with me. Karl Towns is up to an 87 overall, so our players are definitely getting better. Kobe's not getting better. We already know that. We already know that situation. All right. So, like I said, I'm not gonna make many trades this year. These first 2 years are just gonna be rebuilding years, so you guys have to hold on to me. Hold on with me. Bear with me. So we do have the All-Star game coming up soon, but before the All-Star game, I'm gonna try to make a couple moves. Probably. Alright, so let's go check with our picks. So the next pick we have is a 2018 first round pick. Alright, so that's not good. Let's try to get a first round pick. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of someone on this team. I'm sorry, boys. I'm just looking through this. Alright, so the players I want to hang on to right now. I'm just gonna make this clear right now. The players I want to hang on to: Emmanuel Mudiay, Avery Bradley, Kobe Bryant, Julius Randle, Karl Towns, Nerlens Noel, and Jeremy Lin are. Yes, I do want to hang on to Jeremy Lin because he could become a pretty nice bench player for me later on in this MyLeague. But I can get rid of these other guys down here. Like Nick Young. I kind of want to get rid of Nick Young right now. So no one wants Nick Young. It's because of his injury, but that's fine. Sean Marion and Danny Granger. Let's see if we can get anything for them. Any first round picks or anything? Tayshaun Prince. Not really anything for those two guys. Alright, let's try this guy and Channing Frye. Alright, so we are getting Taj Gibson back, but like I said, I do not want. Oh, okay. Zach Randolph. But we have to give up a first round pick. I don't want to keep giving up these first round picks. But I really do not want to give up these first round picks. Trevor Ariza, Josh Smith, Jace Move himself. Alright, hold on. Let's try this. See what we can. Alright, so now we get 22 offers. Alright, that's just not a deal with me. Oh, Gerald Green, Jared Bayless, Matthew Dellavedova, and Kendrick Perkins. Will that be good? Oh, Kyle Korver. So we get a shooter, and Dennis Schroeder, who is a pretty nice point guard, but we have to give up our first round pick. Hold on. Do I want Dennis Schroeder? Kyle Korver? Will this work for us? Give up a first round pick though. Actually, guys, I think this is a really good deal for us, but let's just. Shabazz Napier. Oh my, they're giving us some young players here that could make things happen. Bismack Biyombo. I'm pretty sure Bismack Biyombo could become a beast. Trevor Booker. Not looking for a player like Patrick Beverly, Quincy AC, Alfred Payton. Alfred Payton is a young player, but I don't know if he's gonna ever become anything. Mason Plumlee. Chris. No, I don't want Chris Kaman. Anthony Bennett, really not turning into anything in the NBA. There's Thomas Robinson. I don't want him. Jordan Clarkson. So Jordan Clarkson went back to the Wizards. Alright, let's go back to that Dennis Schroeder and Kyle Korver trade. I think this will work for us, guys. I think this really will work for us. Yeah, let's do this. This is perfect. This is because in 2018 we're gonna be the Rockets are still gonna be a good team in 2018. So I think we can give up that pick. We're gonna get two really nice players here, and we're gonna be only giving up Jeremy Lin and Furkan Aldemir and that first round pick. But so I think this would be a great pickup for us. Let's do it. Yes. Alright, so now we have an even better lineup now. So we're getting better and better as time goes. So this is just great, boys. This is really good. And now we're a 93 overall, so we're definitely getting up there. So let's just sim up to the All-Star weekend. And Terrence Ross and Tyler. Alright, hold on. I kind of want Terrence Ross on this team. Darren Collison and Ray McCallum. No, we're not gonna make a deal like that. Alright, so for the All-Star break, let's take a quick look at our standings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we've dropped down to 13th. But like I said, the West is really competitive, and I think we're not even that far back from the playoff spot. I'm looking for games behind. So we're 13th, so this is 12th, 11th, 10th, 9th, and then 8th. So this is the 8th spot. We're only 4.5 games behind the San Antonio Spurs. So that is not bad at all, guys. We are having a pretty good season this we're having a way better. We're not having a good season, but you know what I'm trying to say. We're having a way better season than last time. Excuse me. All right. So let's just check the stats out really quick for this team. So Emmanuel Mudiay averaging 8.9 points per game, so he's our leading scorer at point guard. So and he's 5.4 rebounds per game and 5.8 assists per game. Good job, Emmanuel. So Emmanuel is definitely producing. Kobe's down to 78 now. So what are you doing, Kobe? What is making you get worse and worse? I don't even know. Kobe still averaging 15.9 points though, so that's fine with me. And there we go. Karl Towns. That's what I'm talking about. 10.1 rebounds per game. Let's go. Great job, Karl Towns. That's really nice, Karl Towns. That's what I was expecting from a player like Karl Towns. That's what I'm getting from a player like Karl Towns. Great job, Karl Towns. Alright. And 2.2 assists per game for a big man, so that's pretty good. I mean, for a big man. Alright, so Avery Bradley, 11.9 points per game. And I don't even think Kobe Bryant is starting anymore. I think Avery Bradley is starting just because Kobe Bryant has been struggling and going down. But Avery Bradley, 11.9 points per game. And there's Kyle Korver, a bench presence that can shoot the rock, so that's perfect for us. Julius Randle, 9.9. But look at that rebounds from. I like that. So Nerlens Noel is struggling to score. I don't know what to do in Nerlens Noel. He has a 3-star category in rebounding and defense. It's just his inside scoring that's just holding him back right now. Dennis Schroeder, one of our other players, he'll get better as time goes. I'm not too worried about him. So Sean Marion and Channing Frye are starting to get some more time in there. So I think before I go, I'm gonna go to player training. Where are you? Come on, Nerlens. All right, there you are. His season fatigue. Alright, I don't really care about all that stuff right now. So, his low post offense, let's try to make that better. And let's put it on very high. We want him to get that low post offense done by the end of the season. If that's not ready by the end of the season, I think we could look to trade him. Let's see what we could get to trade him for right now. Where are you, Nerlens? Alright, there you are. So for Nerlens Noel, we can get a first round pick and a player like John Henson. Also, we could get Tyler Zeller and a first round pick. Shabazz Napier and Chris Anderson. Not really looking for a deal. Bismack Biyombo, no, not looking. I'm not really looking for these deals. I'm looking for a nice deal that. Okay, so we can get a player like Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris has a lot of upside. Alright, this could be a really nice pickup for us. Tobias Harris is a really good player, if you guys don't know. So Tobias Harris for Nerlens Noel. We are struggling in that small forward spot, so that would be pretty nice. JJ Barea in a first round pick. J.J. Hickson and Eric Green, DeMari Carroll and Shane Whittington, James Johnson and Tyler Hansbrough. All right. Anything else? Alex Len, Gorgui Dieng. Gorgui Dieng, I don't know if he has any upside anymore. And Josh Smith though. I don't know. That might be a good. I really don't know, guys. Otto Porter and Ramon Sessions. All right, you guys can see it. So let's see what we can actually. Before I go, I mean, I know I'm holding this video out a little long, but before I gotta get some stuff done. Let's see what we can get for T. Ross. Terrence Ross. Alright, so we can trade Nerlens Noel and Sean Marion for a player like Terrence Ross. Alright. So, this might just be the deal to go with if Nerlens Noel isn't putting up the numbers I want him to. Yeah, that just might be what we're gonna have to do, boys. Just look at the lineup. Kobe Bryant is starting, but Avery Bradley is coming off the bench. So now Nerlens Noel is starting and he's not producing, and Julius Randle's coming off the bench. That's fine with me. So we are getting deeper and deeper. Our team is adding more depth, and even more depth. As we're under 92 overall now, and that's just perfectly fine with me. 23-31 at the All-Star break. I'll see you guys next time. Next time we'll probably sim up to let me see. Where is the trade deadline? No, we probably won't. We'll probably sim through the trade deadline, see if we get any deals, and after that we'll just sim to the rest of the season. We'll just sim the rest of the season next time, and then in episode number 4, we will get to the playoffs or the off season, depending on whether we make it, whether we advance to the postseason or not. So that will end this video, guys. We are at the All-Star break, 23-31. Thank you guys for watching. That'll be it for me.